Hello everyone and welcome to a new IBMi RPG sample video. Today I'm going to make an example of how you can retrieve information about a file in your system. When I'm saying information, I'm talking about the fields and its properties. Let's go. Well, a few time ago, to get information about a file, you should need to use an API. This API was complicated to use, but now we can use SQL to get all this information. I'm going to use, in this example, the system table SYSCOLUMNS that is inside the QSys library. There is another one with a few more fields that is SYSCOLUMNS2, but for this example, the first will be okay. To show you how you can use it, let me create a table. Create this one, for example, with two fields, field 1. This is just an example, okay? Okay. Let me run it. Okay. And, well, select. Okay, as you see, the table is created. Well, how can we retrieve information about these two fields that we have created in this table? Well, the way is using the table that I have set before. And this is what I can do. Okay, where example one. Schema, and if I run it, you can see here the information that I'm getting. I'm getting information about the first column name, the first column with the information is column name, table owner, the position, the data type, length, numeric scale. Well, as you see, there's a lot of information that you can get from this file in a very easy way. Okay. As I said before, you can use also this other system table that is the same, but you can get a little more information. Okay. But for our example, with the first can be enough. But well, we can use one or the other. For making this example, today I'm going to use a repository into my local machine. And after that, I will share it with you using GitHub. Okay, well, let me go to VSCode and let me create, first of all, a project. As you know, a project in VSCode is just creating a folder. Okay, so let me open a folder, new folder, getFileInfo. It's going to be my project name. Okay, and as you see, I'm now working with this project. Okay, well, let me create a simple structure of folders for my project. In this case, I'm only going to create the RPGLE SRC folder where I will put my RPG sources. Okay, and well, let me create the program. getFileInfo. Okay, as you see, I'm writing SQL RPGLE because I'm going to use SQL functions. Okay, well, let me write a few lines of code. I'm going to create a simple program using a main procedure and a different procedure that will make the work. Okay, So the first thing I'm going to write here is the main procedure, and after that I will create another one here. So for example, well, the program will receive two parameters: library, that is going to be a character field of 10 positions, and a file. Okay. And with these two fields, I will call to my procedure, for example, getFileInfo, with this library and this file. Okay. And I will get an error if there's something wrong, and I will get the file structure in this data structure and the number of fields. Okay. And if error is on, I will send a message: error retrieving big file information. Okay. Well, let me declare all these things. Error, oops, is gonna be like error t. This I'm going to create a template for this. Error t, that is going to be an indicator. But this way, it is you will see that it's better to see error type than an indicator. That doesn't mean nothing. Okay. Well, we are going to have now fields 3 and the data structure that is going to be also a data structure, also a template with 100 positions. Okay, let me declare it. Okay, and we are going to retrieve a short name for the field that's going to have 10 positions. The field name, let me write this type 8, the length, numeric scale, and column text. And a column heading. Okay. Well, I think it is enough. Okay. Let me write the procedure. As I have right here, the procedure is going to be getFileInfo, and we're going to have library, file, the file structure that's going to be like ds file t, options, bar size. Why I do this? Well, because in this case I cannot write here the auto option here. Okay, we have to write here the options bar size, and also I have to return the number of fields. Okay. Okay. Well, also I can return an error if there's something wrong. Okay. Well, let me declare error. Okay. Well, I'm going to write all the code here, and if there's something wrong, it will return error activated. Okay. Well, how can we retrieve all this information? Well, we can declare a cursor in SQL, and well, to do that, I will do this, something like this. For select, what I'm going to get is all this information. System name, column name. Okay, this is the short name, and this is the long name. Okay, for the field. Data type, length, and now, well, I have been watching before all these fields in the IBM documentation, and this field is null label. What happens if this is null? Well, this can be a problem. Okay, so what I do is this. So if this field is null, I will get this instead of the value that it has. Okay. The same happens with the column text and the column heading. Okay. I think it is all from 2, for example. It is the same. Okay. Table name is equal to file and system table schema is library. Okay. Well, after that, I will open the cursor and let me close it. Okay. And what I'm going to do is this: fetch cursor for max rows, max rows 3. Okay. I'm going to retrieve maximum 100 rows. Okay. Rows into file ds. Okay. And this way we are retrieving 100 rows directly into this structure. Okay. And to know how many elements we have retrieved, okay. Okay, I think it is all done. Well, let me clear this, initialize these 2 fields. Okay. Well, I think it is all done here. Let me close this. And well, if we are not getting any field, we are going to set error to on too. Okay. Well, I don't know if there's something more to say. Oh, yes. After getting the file DS structure and number of fields, we can set the number of elements of this structure, that is an auto structure. We can set it to num fields. Okay. And how can I do it? Element file DS keep, to keep the data, is equal to num fields. Okay. And this way we are setting the number of elements of this structure to this, but keeping the data inside. Okay. Well, let me save it. And I think it is all done. So now we have to try to compile it. Okay. And for doing it, as you see, we are not connected to the IBMi. Okay. So what we have to do then is to set up our project to make it to make the possibility of doing a deploy. Okay. So for that, we are going to connect to the IBMi. Disconnecting. Okay. And now that I am connected, we are going to set up okay. We're going to create the directory. Okay. getFileInfo. Okay. And let me create a shortcut. And I'm going, first of all, to set this folder as the deploy workspace location. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to deploy now. I'm going again to my local machine. And before making anything, let me initialize the repository. Okay. And let me go again here. And what I'm going to do, that as I'm connected, is well, I'm going to the launch actions setup here. And as you see, we have some predefined actions that we can select. As we are going to use the RPG, because I'm making a program in RPG and in SQL, we are selecting these two options. Okay, I press here and accept, and what we get is this new file actions.json, where there's some options here that will help us to create our programs. Okay, if we close this, and we can try pressing Command E or Control E, and we will get these two options. Okay, what we want is to create the SQL RPGLE program. So we press it, and what the VSCode is telling us now is select deployment method to this folder inside our IBMi. Okay. For the first time, I'm going to select all. Okay. So I'm pressing it, and now it is deploying. Deployment finished, and also, if you see, action create SQL RPGLE program for well, this was successful. Okay, so we have the program, we have all the elements deployed and the program is created. Okay, so if we now go to the IBMi, we can run it. Okay, so let's do it. If we see the program is created, okay, and we can run it. Let me run it using debug. And we're going to try to run it using the same table that I created before. Okay, this one, example1. So we will get this information. Okay, let me stop it here and let me run it. The first parameter was the library, and let me remember the name of example. Okay. Okay, so let's run it. And as you see, we are going to run this procedure. Let's go inside it. And as you see, it is opening the cursor, it is fetching all the information, and it is getting the diagnostics. Closing the cursor. Okay, there's no error. And let me see the number of fields. Oh, 2. So it is working well. Okay. So I don't have any error. I have two fields. So let's go back to the main procedure. As error is not on, we are going to go here, and now num fields is 2, and file ds has well, you can see the content that has 100 elements, but we have to set the elements to 2, keeping the data. Okay, so now if I see the content of the first position, we have this position, this information, the short name for the field that is field 2, field 1, the long name is the same, type, the length, and everything that we are getting. Okay, as you see, this is the same as I'm getting here. Okay, and if I see the second field, field number 2, in this case is numeric with length 3 and numeric scale is 2. Okay, 3 and 2. Okay, so as you see, all is working fine. So as you see, this is a very good option to get the information of a file that is in your system. Of course, you can add here more fields of the table SYSCOLUMNS2 or SYSCOLUMNS, okay, and you can get it inside the this structure. Okay, you can add here the different elements, the different fields of SYSCOLUMNS, okay, to get information. Well, the last thing I have to do is to add everything to my repository. Okay, so let me add it to stages. Okay, and first commit. Okay, let's confirm. Okay, and it is done. And after that, let me public it to a public repository. You can see it here in this repository. Okay, so it is doing it. Well, I hope you like this video. Hit like if so, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.